Also, I had a dream the night before my friend's birthday of her, and I've never properly dreamt of her, and we haven't spoken in a long time, so I think it was say happy birthday to her. So things like that are really sweet. Look up seasons, things like winter, signify rest. Just look up every single detail.
Okay. Well, to say that I've continued to research my dreams is an understatement. Yeah, I still do every day. But I'm here with new dream meanings for you. So last time I did art, celebrities, serial killers, babies, receiving messages, schools, higher selves, nails, flying, lockjaw, government dreams, pregnancy, and some other smaller ones. This time I'm coming to you with random ones I can think of off the top of my head because I've had a lot. Okay, so this is the first one I'm going to start with is another one that's kind of obvious. Trains, buses, dreaming of things like that. Very obviously metaphors for journeys, going down a new path, that kind of thing. I always have dreams about trains, always, and it's always very interesting the angle you're at. You're either on the train, on the bus, on the train platform, going past the train station, going over a train station, flying over a train station. All of them have very similar meanings, but some of them are more in depth. The more that you kind of link it to your personal life, the better, because that way you know what it exactly means. The other day I had a dream where I had blood in my mouth and I kept spitting out blood. This was during a very stressful week, and I looked it up, and the first thing it says is distress. So apparently anything to do with the mouth, teeth falling out, which I've had a lot of, and most people do. Your teeth looking funny, I had that as well, where I had loads of gaps in my teeth. Blood in the mouth, spitting blood out, all of that means stress, distress, that kind of wavelength. I'm not sure what the correlation between mouth and stress is, but I do know that part of it is linked to the throat chakra of not being able to speak your mind, how you feel, etc. So that's another one. So me and my best friend and her mum, we all dream things that are going to happen. So for example, if you're thinking, okay, I keep dreaming about this person, I keep dreaming about this very specific thing continuously happening with that person, what does it mean? It could be literal. I said this in the last video as well, but it could quite literally be literal, because all of ours are literal, and it's not the first time my dreams have been literal. I've always had very premonition type dreams. So I would keep note of interactions with people in your dreams that you know or that keep repeating are very significant. Write them down. I can guarantee you they're gonna happen. Because another one is my friend who had a baby. I dreamt of whether it was a boy or a girl before she told me, and I was right again in the dreams. Another one is weddings, wedding dresses, all of that stuff. Now, people are very split when it comes to things like that about what their meaning is. Some think it's a great omen, that means you're gonna get married, you're in the right relationship, it's gonna be long term. Some are the complete opposite, where it's bad omen, run kind of thing. Now, all the dreams I've had which talk about weddings, or I'm getting into a wedding dress. I've never actually seen myself get married in the dream, which is apparently the part that's a bad omen. But I've seen myself in a wedding dress so many times. I've seen myself prepare for my wedding, but I've never seen myself getting married. And I think what's also really important during those dreams is you have to take context of who's around, what you're feeling, how you're feeling, just everything. Like I said in my last video, you have to take the context of everything in. For example, in one of the dreams where I was preparing for the wedding, I was very nervous, I was very stressed, and then there was a lot of like people from my past kept turning up to help me, and then I started to calm down, and it was really interesting, and it resonated with my life, and because I knew the circumstances that were going on, that made so much sense. I was able to pull it apart and be like, okay, this means this, right? So that's another one. I think another thing that I didn't touch on before, which I don't think I experienced prior to the past few months really, is auras in dreams. I have a lot of dreams now where people have auras, or there are lights surrounding places or things that could be described as auras, and they are coloured. So for example, I was having a really lovely, amazing dream, and I was covered in white, yellow and pink light, and pink, red, that kind of stuff links to love, romance, things like that. Yellow and white are very similar in the sense of purity, happiness, innocence, those kind of themes, and it completely resonated again. So if you have any lights or colored lights that you see in the dream, take note, they all have very specific meanings. Again, link it to how it resonates for you. Another one I would take note of is dates in dreams. Now here's the thing, I remember last year I had a dream about a specific date in mind, and I didn't pay much attention, and that date happened and nothing really significant happened on that day. And I think I did say this in my last video, but dates might not happen the way that you think they will. It's more so a personal, internal thing when dates come into mind. For example, on the date that I dreamt of, nothing physical happened, but I did have an internal kind of realization. So it could mean that kind of thing. I think I said that last time, but I'm not sure, so I was going to say it again. So recently I've had several dreams in a row about two things: celebrities and the cinema. Now I know you're thinking, everyone dreams of celebrities, and you're a film student, you should be dreaming about the cinema. You claim to live and breathe film. And I'm here to tell you, partially you're true, but partially you're false. Here's why. I touched on celebrities in my last one, but I think I want to touch more on the aspect of the relationship with said celebrity. So for example, I keep having dreams where I'm meeting a celebrity and they know me, or they really end up liking me. Now, I've told you in my last video that if you dream of a celebrity, it means that you see a part of yourself in that celebrity, whether you like them or not. And it's a reflection of you at the end of the day, right? I think this is my personal interpretation, but when you dream about celebrities, when you look at their relationships, that's the important thing. For example, if you dream about a celebrity you hate, it's showing that you've got a lot of hate and disdain inside of you that you need to get rid of. But if you're becoming friends with this person, or they know you, or they end up really liking you, it's probably because you're putting yourself out there, and also loads of people are kind of seeing those sides of your personality, maybe more so than you, and end up really liking that side of your personality. And then cinemas is a really interesting one. I did have one dream about cinema before, I do remember, but recently I've had one almost every night for 3 nights in a row, and it means to disconnect yourself from the negative things going around. Again, that kind of seems obvious. These are very metaphorical. There's a reason dreams are like this. It's what we can comprehend and understand. There's also this sense of changes and relationships, and again, everything depends on how you feel in these dreams. I cannot remember a time where I didn't have feelings in a dream, but I know that I did, and like I've only garnered this ability to feel physically in dreams because of doing this every day, where I write it down every day, I pick it apart, I see what's going on in my subconscious. So for example, if I feel really positive in the cinema, if I feel happy in the cinema, it literally just means that things are coming together. I need to make some changes. There's a highlight on my relationships. Yeah, I'm trying to disconnect from or detach from certain things in life, and all of that is so true. So this was very short. I only wanted to come with a few because I do offer this as a service, like full in depth dream interpretations. But yeah, I just miss talking about dreams, and people now, you all know that I'm absolutely in love with dreams, so you know. But saying that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to know more, I will do longer videos if you want me to. I just don't know if people want it or not, so I think that's why I've kept this one short. But I really do love my dream interpretations, so let me know, and I'll do some specific ones, more specific ones than this one. Bye guys, I love you. Thank you for watching.